T-Funk Television, y'all.
Back to another T-Funk TV.
Yeah, Sirski, back to another T-Funk TV. T-Funk gang.
Welcome back to T-Funk TV. Smoke some, drink some.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey mother. Yes. Come on in, it's rebirth to T-Funk Television. And drink some, smoke something with your boy. Y'all, let me take you on this journey, and I promise I won't leave you. I ain't gonna leave you. I am not gonna leave y'all. So, go on, jump on in. And crank this thing up. And let go. Let go, y'all. Boy. Y'all make sure y'all go hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Yes, Sirski. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. Because I got a banger for y'all today. I always got a banger for you. You already know that. Y'all already know that. But yeah, look. If you ain't new to my channel, and if you've been following my old channel, you know on my first bid, I got sent to the mountains, Marion, North Carolina. And they messed up my custody level. So when I first got off the bus the first time, they had put me in a close custody. When I was supposed to have been in minimum. Shit like that happens sometimes. So I was over there for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. You know, I came from close custody processing. So they put me, you know, they had put me on the wrong thing. They got it fixed almost 2 weeks later. But y'all, let me let y'all see. Now, this is my first bid too now. Right after I leave my processing camp. So let me let y'all know what goes on in North Carolina in a close custody prison camp. Where ain't nothing but people with life sentences, murderers, I mean 120 years. Like, we don't give out our time in years. North Carolina gives out its time in months. So if you ain't got no 25 to life, bro, you're going to have 1,000 months, 220 months, 650 months. And if you add that up, bro, you ain't never getting out, bro. Just know that. So what happened was you got different halls on Marion. In our close custodies, you got single cells. So you got upstairs, downstairs. So when the different halls go to child, you know, a lot of people that have been there together, they know how to work the system and get moved together and around each other. And even though we got single cells, you know, they still right beside them. And, you know, they say right here, theirs right here. So, y'all, it were these two Caucasian males, man. Pretty big guys, bro. Pretty big guys. They was like that, though. You know, they was boys. You know, one of them was more manlier than the other. And they both was probably about 6'4", 220, 230. Big boys. So, them boys had life sentences. Natural life sentences wasn't never going nowhere. And when I first got there, I could see how attached they was. Because one of them had been sent to court. And when I first got there, I didn't get to see him at first. And the other one was sick while he was gone. Like, man, it just seemed like before I knew the other one, this dude right here felt like he didn't have no reason to be living. But when they brought this boy back from court, bruh, everything changed, bruh. That man was happy. Walking around, them two holding hands. Like, they walked around like a real relationship, bruh. Really at night, like before camp. Where you could really hear these dudes in there bro, doing things that men and a woman supposed to do. Yeah. So these two done been together. I heard when folks start telling, dude got back. Oh yeah, his boy done came back, but he gonna be happy now. So people start telling you, yeah, they done been here together. I heard them boys done did like 20 years together. This, that, the third. So this the system, bro, for you. This the system for you now. Like, you in prison, bro, you better not never get close or used to nothing. I don't care how long you done been there. Don't get close or used to nothing, bro. Because you ain't nothing but a number. And if your number get called, you gone. So I never forget this. I done probably been there like a week. This going on my second week. And at the end of this week, y'all, that's when they came and found out my paperwork was messed up. And they sent me to the Little Marion up on the hill. That's where I was supposed to be in the first place. And I'm told about this a lot in my stories. Man, I'll never forget it. That's why I told this story today. I ship out on Wednesdays, North Carolina. Or is it Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays? Wednesdays and Mondays and Wednesdays. That's how I go. So, like I said, his boy had just got back from court. They had got back in the swing of things, eating with each other, being around each other, holding hands, doing everything a real relationship you supposed to do. And I stay away from them type of folks in there, y'all. I don't be nowhere around them, period. So like I said, the next week, I shipped out. They just drove me up the road. I wasn't nothing but 5 minutes away. So they did that on a Saturday morning. I never forget it. They got it fixed Friday. They sent me up there on Saturday morning. But right before that Wednesday, that whole week, everything was good when dude came back. I told y'all that. That Monday, Tuesday, everything was perfect, y'all. To that Wednesday morning. And that's how they gonna do it in North Carolina. They gonna come and wake you up about 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. They gonna take everybody that's shipping. Y'all gonna go to breakfast early and eat first. And then, after they get y'all on that bus and gone, they gonna call for the general population. So that's what had happened. The one that was more girly got shipped out that morning. And his boy didn't know it. He didn't know it till that morning when he got up. And he went by his daggum door. Went by his door. And they normally meet each other and be out there for count. And he wasn't there no more for count or none of that. So he knew he had done shipped out. Cuz was going hysterical. Crying like a daggum woman. Going crazy, y'all, like he done lost. Like somebody really has been, taken away from him, off. So, them two was on maintenance together. And both of them used to go around. One of them used to be a real good electrician. This the one that was a real good electrician, and he had got it so good to where his boy used to walk around with him and just help him, just assist him, because he knew how to fix everything, so he didn't need nobody but somebody to push the cart and hold on the stuff. Well, y'all, it's ways around getting stuff in there. And see, it be times where he had to fix on lawnmowers because you got groundskeeping that go around to keep the yard clean. So he had to fix on sharp objects, do little stuff for them to keep their stuff going too. He really was like a handyman. He done went in there, y'all, on the low and slipped him a piece of metal. Must have had been headed. He must have sanded it off a weed eater blade. You know, you got these weed eater blades that's metal, and you got the ones that string. You can put the ones that's metal on there too. So they be like diagonal about that long. He done fixed this mug up and sharpened it, tip top sharp, y'all. Blade about that long, straight metal, tip top sharp. Put him a handle around it and everything. So while all us piled up in the chow hall, going up in the chow hall, bruh, you could just see, dude, he didn't care about nobody seeing him crying, being emotional. And I'm surprised ain't no guard or nothing didn't say nothing, because he crying hard, y'all, that they done shipped his boy. So when we get in there, y'all, we on the wall over here. Everybody on the wall, because you go down through a line like a buffet. So everybody comes in like this, then you start going and making the L shape. Man, when he walked in, he made a loud announcement. And this is what he said, y'all. And he stood on business. He said, I done been for all these years, right beside him, work with me every day. And that's how y'all gonna do me? That's how y'all gonna do me? That's how y'all gonna do me? Alright, okay. Now he's standing in the line in front of all these people in the chow hall. He letting everybody, guards, everything hear him say this. Y'all gonna take somebody away from me? I'm about to take somebody away from y'all. And bro, I'll never forget. I'm halfway in the line. Y'all, this is a close custody prison where this man ain't got, what they gonna do to him? He already ain't getting out. Man, that man pulled that thing out of his belt. He ran up behind this dude, bro, that always used to pick with him, bro. White dude, bro. That always used to be on him. He ran up behind him in his back and just ripped that thing. They sound the alarm. Cole, everybody get down, everybody get down. Cole just went off, red, whoop, whoop, whoop. You should see how they rushed that boy. And then he backed him out. He was finna go to war with them. They had to spray him down, but he had that thing in his hand. He wouldn't give it up, bro. He wouldn't get on no knees, bro. They had to face off with him. Everybody down on the ground. And then they called that code red, all that blue, and all that crazy different codes they got, bro. Everybody where you at got to get down right then. The only way they got cut down is they started spraying him. They sprayed him so bad, he dropped that thing, and then you know how they gonna get on you like flies on shit then. Hog tied him and got him up out of there. Now, what if I wasn't built for that? This is my first time going to prison. Y'all made me have to see this because y'all messed up on my files and put me in a higher custody level than what I was supposed to see. How y'all know that right there alone could have damaged me for the rest of my life? I seen this man off this man. When I wasn't even supposed to be in there. I was supposed to be up on the hill. And I told that man that when I was on the back of the bus. No, your file say here, you getting off here. That's what he told me. And I had to stay in a high custody level for 2 weeks. My family can tell y'all this. And this is what I witnessed. And it's my first time going to prison at 22 years old. No, I was 20 years old, 20 years old. Because when I caught the charge, I was 18. It was 2 years later, 16. And then when I got put on probation, 17, 18, 19, 20. Y'all was 20 years old. Y'all had me around all this shit I ain't never seen. In my first week, I seen that shit. So that's what I try to tell y'all. And you ain't got to been in prison years to see something go crazy in there. Bruh, you just got to be in there on the right day and the right timing. Yeah, cuz told them, y'all took somebody from me, and I'm going to take somebody from y'all. And run up behind somebody he used to have ill will with and words in the dorm. Stuck that matarata in his back and ripped. That shit is shot everywhere. All over people that was around him and everything, at the table and everything. And then he had to stand off. And we had to lay there, dirty floors, face down, till this junk is over or they're going to beat you. They're gonna spray you and beat you. You going to jail. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't seen nothing but jail riots and fights and shit. This is my first time being on the yard, y'all. But that done messed up my custody level and stuck me in there. And now I gotta see what go on in close custody with people who ain't never coming home. And I ain't even had that much time. But that's how North Carolina is. I got another story for y'all. A white dude I had got close to. They made him do 5 years more. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all about that story, bro. Just know that man had to do way more time till they fixed it. That's why I don't go off a man, bro. Anything man creates got flaws in it, man. For real. Y'all, it's done been another banger. It's done been another banger, y'all. I'm telling you, bro. Just imagine your first week in prison. I'm telling you. You seeing this dude already, how potential it could go, because he was sick anyway when the dude was at court. And then he get back with him for about a good week. 8 days. Man, I'll say it's 7 days in a week. 11 days they were together again. And they shipped that man. They shipped that man. And I seen the potential of it when I first met him, because I didn't even know his boy. When I first met him, how sick he was. That man probably got another life sentence, and they might have gave him that needle. Because North Carolina, just like Texas, you would get that needle up here for first degree murder. And it don't matter if you committed it behind them walls or not. But that man had grown to love that boy that much. Because y'all let that man stay with that boy. Look, I'm not getting attached to no man like that, period. I don't give a fuck how much time Uncle Sam give me. So, yeah. But anyway, they let them two get attached like that. And that man ended up offering somebody behind that shit. Because you shipped him off. That's how weird prison is, y'all. That's how warped people's minds get in there, man. That's how they become dehumanized so bad to where a person with the same, they fall in love with them, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's very sad, bro. It's very sad, bro. My heart go out for somebody like that because, bro, it's no way I could get, never. Like, I don't look down on nobody, but, bro, I'm never doing nothing with another male. Never. I would rather be offed. If that was to happen to me, that was to gang rape me or anything like that was to ever happen to me, I don't want to live no more. Never. That shit ain't never happened to me. One thing about it, bro, you got a choice. And sometimes I feel like if a man go in there and get the plant in the cookie jar, he had that in him before he left. Like I said, I don't got nothing against what nobody do. But I just want to tell you, it is still straight men out here. I'm one of them. And it don't matter where they done, how much time they do, they're going to remain to be straight. But this is a case of two men that so-called said they fell in love to where he offed another man because they shipped his boy out. This done been another banger, y'all, from the rebirth of T-Funk Television. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. Dang, come on in this thing. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next banger. I'm out.